Yo, welcome back to 1111 Podcast. This is Post Edit Mo. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to the 5on5 crew, Big Fish, Sadiq, Guled, for having us on their latest episode. Go check them out. Episode's out right now, currently, at this moment. Go check them out. But without further ado, do enjoy this new episode of 11 on 11. Thanks. Peace.
Bro, people who don't stay up at night are missing out.
Wallahi, bro. I feel like I get the most done at night, wallahi. But being up that late and playing games is one of the most toxic hours I notice, wallahi. Bro, all the rats.
Yeah, no. You need to talk about it.
The man said the rats.
Why are they rats?
No, they're rats, wallahi. If you play COD in the East Coast at 11 p.m. or midnight, straight up rats, man. You got TTV on their gamer tag. If you don't, it's Twitch TV, whatever. Got their YouTube clan tags. It's a problem, man. Big problem.
Listen, Ariffe, why don't you rank the people that you played with? Who's the best and who's the worst?
If I'm not first, we're ending the
How's your
pod.
problems?
I'm telling you right now. We're ending the
What
pod
game?
right
What
now.
game?
play
What
with
game?
them? Pause.
Yeah.
COD.
COD. Mo.
Yeah.
If you don't put me, I carried them in search. Last time we
You played well
I
in
carried
search.
them in search.
You played well in search. You're good in.
It wasn't. I played well. I carried.
Your drop shots are solid. I ain't gonna lie. Your drop shots are solid. Okay, there's quite a couple people who play COD. Hassan is definitely first after me.
Nah, we're ending the pod. Nah, I'm not doing that.
You think you're better than Hassan?
Yeah, listen, you back your pod, bro.
You think you're better than Hassan?
Don't worry about Hassan. This isn't about him. All right.
Oh man, no, I ain't gonna lie. Mo's not bad. I was surprised the other day when he had a higher score than me for at one point of the game.
No, the whole game.
Here.
No. Ace.
I was at one point of the game.
I had 9 kills. The next highest was 5. Don't get it twisted. I carried that
7.
game.
I had 7.
No, you're capping.
I have a YouTube channel. I record gameplay. It was 7, okay? It was 7, trust me.
I didn't see it on YouTube. I don't know what you're talking about. Fake news.
Probably. But
Ariffe,
yeah,
just because you have a YouTube channel doesn't mean you can pull it up every time you want proof. You edit it.
listen.
There's certain proofs that don't make it.
Yeah, I mean, gotta make him look good, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. In terms of ranking, though, I don't know who the guys I play with are. Okay, all I'm gonna say, if anyone seen my last YouTube video, one of my boys, very good.
Where do they check it out? Where do they check it out?
I'll put it on the details. You check the Instagram account, you know,
Alright,
it's there. But
shout it out.
but
Say to the pod. Let people hear it.
subscribe to the AMJ plays. But Taken. There was one of my friends. He's a higher level than me, and I played a lot. I played a lot of Modern Warfare 2, unfortunately. And one of my boys just found out how to create a class, and he's higher level than me. So I've had some fun teammates to play with lately. So that's all I'm gonna leave it at. So
Yeah. In his defense, that game menu is atrocious.
yeah,
It makes no sense.
I mean the game is atrocious itself, but we move.
Toxic.
Allah. All right, Big Fish, take it from here, Akhi.
Ladies and gentlemen, all across the world, welcome to 11 on 11 Tuesdays. I just want to give a big shout out to the big 3 up top, Ariffe, aka two-leg tackle, aka Brexit football.
This is Tiki Taka football, Guardiola football.
Next, Ace, talent ID, yeah?
He was never that good. He was never that guy. I'll be honest with you.
Next up, our big man up top, Mo Salah.
Wallahi, I got time today, brother. I got time today.
Every Tuesdays.
So it was a recent exile from France Football, Team of the Decade, right? This was made by Team of the Decade from 2010 to 2019, right? It's a sport TV. Sport V in France or whatever. So a lot of the names make sense, make a lot of sense to be in the Team of the Decade or whatever. Not really any arguments for them. But there's a few. There's like 2 of them where I'm like, bro, what? So I'll start not from goalkeeper. I'll I'll start from strikers. All right. So Ronaldo at center forward. Neymar on the left.
There.
Messi on the right.
I don't know.
I mean, who are you going to put on left wing? I know what you tried to do there, but I'm going to spin it. Who are you going to put on left wing? Neymar makes sense.
Well done. 10 points, Gryffindor.
Come on, man. In midfield, right? I feel like this was more a certain player shoehorned in here, but I'm not mad at it. They had Xavi and Iniesta and Modric. I feel like Xavi, they put him at like the CDM kind of. I feel like shoehorned him in, but I'm not mad at it. It is what it is.
Well, sorry, what was the years again? 2010 to 2019?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Fullbacks, Marcelo, Philip Lahm. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Center backs.
Okay.
Actually, I'll save the center backs. I'll let you know the goalkeeper, Casillas.
I know where the problem
I like
is.
that.
I know
Over
where the
Neuer?
problem is.
No, I'm a Casillas fan.
But
I'm a
over
Casillas
Neuer,
You can't say
Neuer, but I'm a
2010 to
Casillas
2019. No, it's 100% Neuer. 100%.
it's Neuer, bro. The man should have won a Ballon d'Or. That's how immense he was. He should have won a Ballon d'Or. He won everything Casillas won. Maybe not as many Champions Leagues, but everything Casillas won.
Both of them completed football, but in terms of who's better, it's clearly Neuer.
He changed that position during that period.
No, I just feel like Casillas was in a weird era and he got disrespected quite a lot, especially by his own club.
By Mourinho.
He was a legend at. And that's one of the reasons why I hate Perez. But yeah, no, I think he gets unnecessary.
I'm not even mad at that one. I'll be real with you. I'm not so mad at that one.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
I'm not so mad at it. I think it should be Neuer. I think that was a snub.
That's a legend show.
No, honestly, the Casillas, if it's 2010 to 2019, Casillas left in he went to Porto 2016 or something like that. I don't know.
This is even the howler bit. At center backs, you got Ramos, Fairs.
I know. Van Dijk.
I
knew.
Oh,
I know you, Mo, man. I know you, Mo.
That's
I
not,
knew
bro. 2010 to 2019. Come on, bro.
2010 to 2019, a center back.
2010, that guy was playing in the best league.
Ramos is fine. Ramos is okay. I have no issue with that. But there's so many more center backs. There's like 10 more center backs you could put him there.
Who would you put?
Name it.
You could put Thiago there, right?
Thiago, yeah.
You could put Puyol there. You could put PK there.
2010 to 2019.
I'm not putting
Puyol. Happened early.
Until 2020, bro. He retired like 2015.
Okay, you could put PK there.
Earlier.
PK there. PK started falling off 2018. Nope. He started falling off 2018. He was still elite until 2018.
He's not better than Van Dijk. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
For that era, we're not talking. Van Dijk had 1 year, mind you. He went to when did he go to Liverpool? End of 2018.
Don't say PK.
Beginning of 2019. He went what was it? January 2019. When did he go?
Brother. I know you hate him.
I'm not even hating.
Van Dijk is crazy.
I'm not even hating. We're talking about a decade.
No.
We're not talking
I'll be honest.
about
I hate him. I hate PK.
You tell me. Nah, I don't hear it.
I don't like PK. I think he's terrible.
Bro,
I don't think he's terrible.
Bro. No. Let's talk
personally
about it.
And everything else. I don't like him.
Bro, let's talk about it. Van Dijk went to Liverpool in 2018, January 2018. This list is up until the end of that season. So we're talking about a 6-month period, bro. Let's say even they're doing it to the end of 2019. We're talking about 1 year.
It was a great year. It was a very good year.
They didn't win anything that year.
They made a Champions League final. Was it 2018? I thought it was when they won it. 2019 they won, right?
The Champions League? They won the Champions League in
2019
in 2018, 2019. So they won one Champions League. Yeah.
The league titles in 2020.
Yeah. So he won one Champions League in that period, and that's what got him in there.
Yeah, that's a bit techie.
Bro,
honestly,
that stinks.
In terms of talent, though, like he was.
No, not in terms of talent.
Come on,
you can't, bro. This is a
talent.
Thing.
I hear
Put
that.
Pepe there, even. Put Pepe even in there.
Yeah,
over Van Dijk. Bro. Yeah. Pepe.
Varane too. Honestly, Varane deserves.
Varane. Even when a Rio
World Cup, Champions League,
United.
Bro, I'll be honest. I might have John Stones over Van Dijk. I'm so serious.
Bro,
there's a lot of people thinking of John Stones this week.
John Terry should be over him there at that period.
Not
in that period.
In that period, yeah. That period. If you're
there's no way Van Dijk should have been in that period.
Wait, no, wasn't John Terry on the bench under Mourinho? when he was there?
No. Villabos came, put him on the bench. Villabos got fired. Then he won the Champions League.
Wasn't that like 2014?
That was like 2012.
When him and Cahill were
2011.
Okay. I'm forgetting time now. But I understand why Van Dijk's there because I don't. I hear because you're looking at time period, but in terms of like the player
but then
and the quality and who he was.
Okay, then Thiago Silva should be in the team of the year from 2000, 2010.
Don't get me wrong, Mo. I agree. Like team of the decade, that's crazy. But I understand it is all I'm saying. I understand it. But Pepe should be there. Pepe should be there over all these guys.
Bro, there's like 10 center backs you should have over Van Dijk there. Van Dijk did not make much of an impact at that point.
It was probably a Liverpool fan who made it, to be honest.
France, unfortunately.
Oh, interesting. But yeah, no, there's actually quite a couple.
That to me stinks.
Yeah.
So do you guys want to scratch that list and make our own 11?
Quickly, yeah, I don't mind.
That was a segue to the real topic. Not for that one.
True. I mean, I'm down for either. We can do the Premier League XI so far, or what are y'all thinking?
Yeah. Let's do the Premier League XI.
All right. So
you guys know I'm not gonna do dated stuff.
Can I ask y'all a question?
You're the youngest one here. You should know better than us, Dag.
Talk to me. What's the question?
Spell segue.
SEGUE.
Well, I found that out like a week ago.
I would have said something else. Nah.
I was gonna spell it like the mobile, like the thing you write.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I had no idea until like last week.
Oh, man. Ace knows what he's talking about.
Ace is a genius, man. You can't ask questions like this.
Ace is a prodigy too. And Ace knows all. So let's get to this list.
All right, how do you want to do this though? Are we gonna start from goalkeeper, or you want to start up front?
We'll start from goalkeeper. How about we each take turns naming a player for each positions, and like let's say I'll go goalie first, and my choice is my choice, and then you do right back, Mo the center back, and then we could discuss each one. But
I'm about it.
Let's do that.
Listen, all I know, this is the first Premier League XI. There's gonna be a lot of Arsenal players. Okay, top of the table, baby. Top of the table, Mo. I need to hear Arsenal names today. You know what? I'll go first. Ramsdale. End of the combo. End of the debate. End of the debate. End of the debate.
Honestly, I don't mind that, but I feel like there's a couple better. Nick Pope.
Yeah.
Pope has balling.
Yeah.
Pope is playing mental.
Yeah.
Ramsdale's
big save
playing
against
really,
Arsenal.
But I feel like he's helped by how good our defense and our midfield has been.
You can say the same for Nick Pope too. Like he's barely dealt with much pressure. Like the way the defense is set up. For that
No, he's dealt with pressure. He's definitely dealt with more pressure than Ramsdale. That's how I look at it.
I disagree. Like Arsenal, obviously they're dominant in possession and stuff, but like they play a pretty high line. You know, Ramsdale's involved with a lot. Nick Pope is not involved with the squad's build-up as much as Ramsdale is. Ramsdale's doing a lot more than you think.
Yeah.
So
when you get to distribution and stuff like that, I think there's a bit of foreshadowing to a question in our Q&A. But yeah, there's different parts of goalkeeping.
Bro, Ramsdale hasn't made a single mistake. Like I can't name a mistake
that he's been punished for.
That too, bro. All our mistakes came from our center backs.
He's made mistakes. He's made
mistakes, but nothing he's been punished for.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it, and I've watched every 90 minutes each game. I haven't seen a mistake, 1 foot wrong from Ramsdale. So I'm biased, obviously, but like he's top of the table for a reason, and we have the second least goals.
I wouldn't say he's the reason they're top of the table. There's a lot more.
Definitely one of the reasons.
No, he's one of the main reasons.
No, I would say he's one of the reasons.
He's one of the main reasons. I'm with Ace on that. 100%.
He's a top 5-6 reason.
Yeah, so he's middle of the pack on the team.
Yeah, middle of the pack.
But he's one of the reasons. But that's not saying much. You know what I mean? When you're talking about players that are like carrying your team or like elevating your team, if he's one of like the top 6.
I think he's with that conversation in terms of this Arsenal squad. He's definitely one of the guys that elevated the squad. He was an instant impact when he came in to the
squad. Lock it in. Where would you rank him?
Yeah, this season, where are you putting him? So in Arsenal, is he better than Saka? Like more impactful than Saka?
Not Saka, not
Martinelli?
Odegaard.
Not Partey.
Not
Not
Partey.
Ben White.
Saliba?
Thing is, I always said this, and this is
Gabriel?
on the
Already
record. Like
6%
he's the like every
Gabriel?
time I mention injuries, like when you guys say Partey, I always bring up Ramsdale because we don't have someone who can replicate what he does.
Yeah, he doesn't
Like
have a good backup keeper.
very like
That's
at least
different. That's
Nketiah can
different.
cover for Jesus and stuff. This guy, no one's gonna repeat what he does. Nobody.
That's different,
That Matt
though.
Turner guy is not happening. But it's one of the main reasons what I mean. Like he's such a crucial player to the squad. So
No, because for example,
Ramsdale,
look,
no Party, man.
look,
I don't know, bro.
if Ben White gets injured, as an example, he's been crucial for your team. If he gets injured, you have Tomiyasu who can fill in. It's just different. It's not because like although he's very vital, it's not you guys have a sufficient enough backup.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Partey, example, if he gets injured, you don't have a backup for him.
Yeah, I just think he does a lot more than you guys think. I think he's a lot more crucial or vital to this team than y'all think, bro. Like the passes he makes are ridiculous.
I'm not gonna argue with it. I'm just saying, me personally, I have Allison in there. I'm not gonna argue it, but I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't.
But I want an honorable shout out for Chelsea's Player of the Year so far, Kepa. Been unreal. I'm not even joking.
But you guys are 10th.
Yeah, and you know what? If he wasn't there, we'd be relegation. I'm not even trolling.
If he wasn't there, you'd have Mendy.
We'd be in relegation. Mendy's injured. This guy's having surgery on his finger.
Oh,
yeah, he's injured. He got injured in World Cup, but yeah, don't mention. I don't think he's an honorable.
Ariffe, I wish you didn't put Ramsdale there because now we can't saturate the list with Arsenal players. But
I will gladly saturate with Arsenal players. What the heck? This is the first time for me.
It ruins the integrity of the list. But Mo, do you want to choose a right back so I don't abuse the Arsenal bias?
Yeah, I'm a choose Trippier. That's my right back of the season so far.
Not bad. I think Ben White's been better, but I'm not mad with Trippier at all.
Trippier is there anyone else?
Quality player. Reese, but he's
injured, man. Hospital FC, bro.
Kyle Walker's not having a bad season too.
He never has a bad season.
Y'all see the clip? Y'all see the clip of Kyle Walker almost take Bernardo Silva's head off?
No,
bro. He's doing a throw-in. It's against Chelsea. He's doing a throw-in, and he whips it at Bernardo Silva's head, and the guy had to duck it.
No way.
Wallah, he almost took his head off, bro. He ducked it.
Bro, I honestly, we got to do one day, like, well, we could probably bring it up in the future in a random segment, but one of the fastest players ever, bro, like, how old is Kyle Walker? Is he in his 30s? And he still looks like one of the fastest guys in football.
No, he's getting burned now. Man. He's starting to get burned. And Mbappe burned him.
See it, bro.
Mbappe burned him in the World Cup.
That was close, though. Everyone. That was close, though.
Yeah.
Mbappe got one chance to burn him, and he left him.
Yeah, but come back the season before that. Remember
he was getting positionally locked up before.
Yeah, because Kyle Walker was smart, and he was in good positions. But I'm saying the one chance they could go like just on a foot race, Mbappe burned him.
But it was like at the last burst he beat him.
But he's being compared.
I don't really count those.
That's crazy.
That's 100%. Crazy, but Kyle Walker has been known as one of the fastest. So I'm just saying he's kind of falling off his pace.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like he's still moving the way he did.
No, he's
earlier,
still crazy. But like he was so fast already. So him losing a bit of pace compared to most people is still faster than him.
Yeah, facts. But in terms of right back, like there's not really anyone
the answer is Ben White.
Out.
It's Ben White.
It's true.
No. The answer's Ben. I'm not mad at Trippier. I'm cool with Trippier. If we didn't choose Ramsdale for a goalie, it would have to be Ben White.
Reece James had a crazy 2 months in the beginning of the season too.
Oh, Reece James would be number one right now.
If he was fit, if he was fit, I agree. Like he was going crazy earlier.
Bro, the people don't want to talk about it. There's a Trent renaissance right now, but his team is just selling him. He's doing mental things.
No, Trent is playing better.
He's playing out of his mind. Better. Oh, did you see his assist to Nunes? Yeah. By the way, Nunes, please tell me you guys properly seen that goal.
I did. It was crazy.
No, it wasn't crazy. It was hilarious. You want to know why? It came off his calf. That wasn't his foot.
That's what I mean. It was crazy. Bro, not only that ball was from like behind the half. He one-touched it. And he looked confident taking that. Like it looked like he intentionally did it. But But
No. I'm not talking about Trent. I'm talking about Nunes.
Nunes' finish. Yeah, his finish
was off his calf. That's hilarious. That's how I told me.
I'm looking at it from the third-person view, you know?
No, Ariffe, watch the close-up view. You'll start laughing. That let me know this guy's a GOAT.
Damn.
It was by accident. It looks so fire.
Hey, you look, from my point of view, you look confident taking it. But yo, this is crazy. This is the first time we're doing a Premier League XI. I believe this is like our third or fourth time. And Trent is not going to be mentioned for the first time.
I mentioned
ever.
Him.
You mentioned him?
I did.
I didn't think you meant it like towards his XI. I thought you were just bringing up that goal, brother.
Oh, no. Bro, I can make a case, but it's too hard of an argument.
No. Keep it far away, please and thank you. Don't bring that combo here. He's been horrible.
My pick for the next position of center back is a guy who plays for the England squad. And his name is John Stones.
I agree.
Why are you guys quiet?
No, I agree. I said I agree.
At left center back, I don't mind.
No, at center back, period. Like left, right doesn't matter. But
listen, man,
I'm gonna on this squad for sure,
brother.
I think John Stones is one of the best center backs in the league. I think he's just quality all the time. Cool under pressure, great with the ball. He's learning to be a leader. I think he's an elite player. And he's integral to that City team that's second and probably going to be first very soon.
You can put Botman in that argument too, because he's actually been under the radar and been really good. Him and Sharp. But the one guy that I feel like has been disrespected, and I remember I had this convo in the Discord a couple months ago when I said Gabriel is definitely considered top 10 center backs in the Premier League, and everybody fought me for it. Where are y'all at now? Why are you guys quiet? Gabriel is one of the best center backs in the Premier League right now. He's one of the best on form center backs in the Premier League. And he's been one of the most performing Premier League center backs this season. And nobody wants to talk about it. And everybody wants to diss him because he gets a yellow card here and there. So, I don't know. Gabriel for sure has to be there.
Wait, what?
No. Stones.
Gabriel has to.
Over Saliba?
It's Stones.
Gabriel over Saliba. Yeah, this season, 100%.
Bro,
100%.
A Newcastle center back has to be there. I don't care what you guys say.
No, you're
they have
wild.
The best defensive record in the league. They have the best defensive record,
and we're second.
So. And they don't concede chances.
Hold on,
bro. They
rewind.
One of them has to be there.
Rewind. We put Nick Pope at keep, right, or Ramsdale?
Ramsdale.
Put Ramsdale.
Okay, fair. We put Trippier. Okay, Gabriel. No joke.
I don't care what y'all do. If I don't see Sven Botman in this XI, I'm kicking off. I don't care what y'all do for the others. You pick the other center back between you guys.
Listen,
Sven Botman's making it.
No, that's not how this works. I chose one, Arm chose one, you get left back. That's not how that works.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Listen, I haven't heard an Arsenal player from you yet.
This is dictatorship.
I need an Arsenal player.
I didn't argue with you for Ramsdale. What do you want from me? You want me to
Gabriel deserves it. Let's be honest, guys.
An Arsenal center back deserves it. I think it's Saliba.
Nah, over Gabriel.
Y'all can't even pick the same center back. Y'all can't even pick the same center back.
There's so many to choose from.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, Gabriel's in there for me, man. My opinion's not changing.
All right, Mo, left back?
No. Pick one. Listen, Gabriel or Stones?
Ariffe will pollute it. Don't let him do it.
There's no way.
Okay, so we're going Stones and
it's not how this works, Mo.
It has to be Stones and Gabriel. Stones and Gabriel. I'm okay with that. It can't be Botman over Gabriel and Stones.
Wait, that's what we're doing. So even if it's not right, because you said it, that's
what about it not being right? It's obviously right. He's played every single minute in the league this season. We're top of the league.
Okay, that's what we're doing. I'm gonna take my man Ben Chilwell. That's what we're doing.
Bro, this guy is so. Oh my god.
Mo, you're ruining the integrity of the list.
I'm ruining the integrity. We don't want to pick a center back.
You brought up
we're not picking a center back. Look, I said I don't care what you guys pick the second center back.
Oh,
one of them has to be from Newcastle.
Mo, you realize you get do you realize you get the last pick to pick the striker? I don't even get a fourth
Everyone
pick.
Erling Haaland, bro. What are we doing? Why are you acting like that's a blessing?
No, but you get 4 picks. Arf gets 4. I get 3.
Haaland is a lot. Haaland is a lock. Don't act like I'm getting an extra pick.
Why would he be a lock?
Act like I'm getting. Who else is going there? Who we lying to? Like the guy has 8 goals, but he has more goals than Chelsea. Who we lying to, bro?
Harry Kane's show. Harry Kane's
he's not.
We'll get there. We'll get
5 goals away from each other.
Let's focus.
5 goals. He played less games. You know that, right?
Center back.
No, what do you mean center back? We're done.
We're player.
No, they don't. Arf, this guy's not bullying the list. I don't care.
Then I'm going Cucurella left back. Like, what are we doing?
That's stinky. Mo,
yeah, because we're not being honest.
You put Cucurella.
What do you mean?
100%.
Mo, these are our own opinions. You need to stop taking it personal.
100%.
My opinion is not changing. I'm not getting bullied.
Yeah, mine isn't either.
All right, Cucurella left back. Let's move to center mids.
All right, yeah, let's move on.
No, left back. We're going left back.
Yeah, Cucurella.
But Zinchenko.
Cucurella. All right, if you're not saying this, this one's my pick. No, this one's my pick.
Cucurella.
That's how Ace is moving. It's
not happening.
You chose that player.
What do you mean? We agreed to do that in the beginning. You said
but there has to be some honesty. You guys are both being disingenuous and just choosing both Arsenal. How are we being
disingenuous? I chose a City player.
One of them has to be Newcastle.
I chose a City. Why do they have to be? They already have one player in the back four.
Because defensively they're the best in the league.
We're second best.
So is Arsenal.
In the back
four. Had the least chances. So have an Arsenal center back and a Newcastle center back. I don't care. That's not.
But I'm being honest.
Then remove Stones.
No, Stones is my City. Is my pick.
That's between you guys. That's what I'm saying. If
y'all don't do that, this, man. This is your second strike.
Left back. Give me 5 strikes. It ain't gonna change.
I'm holding this episode hostage like Mo did the other day. We're not moving forward. This.
You got Gabriel. You got the shittier Arsenal center back, and Ace got Stones, and I got Cucurella. Let's keep it pushing.
That's not happening. That's not happening.
Safe.
I'm not going to put my name behind this. I'm not going to make an Instagram post saying Cucurella left back.
Tough. Next one.
No, it's not happening.
What other option are?
There's no way. Zinchenko's definitely there.
100%.
Zinchenko played half the season. Stop it.
This is not half the season. He played 80% of the games. Some of them were injured.
He didn't even play last week. What are we doing?
He did.
Y'all came back from the World Cup and he didn't even play.
One game. And he came off the bench that first game when we came back. Left backs? Let me think. I don't know. It's not Cucurella. Cucurella had one of the biggest howlers.
I don't care.
His season is almost as close to Trent's season. Like it's just as bad.
I don't care. I have no argument for him other than you guys are being weird with center backs. That's my argument. So I'm going to be weird
if I put Gabriel, who's one of the best performing center backs in the world, bro. What are you doing?
I choose a guy who's not even on my team.
Because one of the Newcastle players definitely deserve to be in that XI.
Okay, that's your opinion.
They are already in there. You chose them.
That's not my opinion. That center back, one of them deserves to be there.
Okay, but it's too bad.
All right, then it's too bad.
Put Cancelo. We'll move on.
No. Cancelo's starting right wing. Stop it.
Cancelo's playing terrible this season.
Yeah, what?
Yes, he is. No one wants to talk about it.
Listen, I even put Luke Shaw over Cancelo. It's not that bad.
He's not playing great.
All right, at center mids. Pick your center mids.
I'm not doing this Cucurella thing.
I'm not getting held hostage for 40 minutes like last time, I promise you.
This Cucurella thing is not happening. Cucurella over all the other
you got center mid. I'm Aaron Ariffe, bro.
I'm actually going to be on mute. Bro, this is crazy. I'm not. No, this is next level bias. Well, I'm not saying anything about Arsenal players. I'm not.
Fam.
What the heck? Bro, how you putting Cucurella? No.
Because you guys you guys need to fix your center back pick, and I'm more than fine taking.
Well, I actually picked a proper pick. You did it.
All right, so
I actually picked the guy who's performing.
Talk to Ace. Don't talk to me.
No. The point of this list is to not get the ability to choose the players you want. That's how it's going to be the rest of the whole list. We're all going to have those feelings.
I have subscribed to this standard and said Cucurella. So
but you have to do it with a bit of honesty as well. You're not. You're throwing. You're throwing.
Here's the thing.
No, you're purposely throwing. That's what's scored.
While I was throwing, y'all try to think of a left back and struggled. Let's keep it going.
No. But you could have came up with a better name for sure.
It's okay.
This is crazy. All right, center mid. I'm done. My head is gone. No. I have it. Odegaard, Partey, and Xhaka.
No, you get one.
I picked 3. I want to pick 3.
You get one.
You ain't gonna tell me what to do today. Nah. I picked 3.
Ace will tell you what to do.
Xhaka, Partey, and
Ace will tell you what to do.
Odegaard. This is crazy.
Ace, go on. Tell me.
Damn. I'm not gonna lie, this is a bit tough. I'm thinking. Because I'll be honest, I don't want to pick an Arsenal player because I know R's gonna abuse the list with them. Listen, I'll pass on mine. I'll come back to it. What Mo, you can go. I need to think.
No. It's your turns. You guys gotta go. So Arif goes first if he wants. Then you go, and then I go.
All right, Arif, you go first.
Martin Odegaard, simple as one of the best performing footballers in the world. Arguably having a better season than De Bruyne. I'll leave that there.
No. Listen, I had this conversation with Liban. We throw KDB's name too loosely. Me included.
That's crazy.
Me
I don't. I do. You guys do.
Odegaard's not having a better season.
But this is the one time. I will.
He's not having a better season than KDB.
It's close. It's close.
Don't do that.
I'm not saying he's having a better one, but it's close.
It's not.
Close. And it's like the fact that it's close. And this is like the best player in the world.
I think it's close. It's not. It's not.
Yeah,
close.
it is. Yeah, it is. It is close. You just don't want to admit it. It's very close, especially this season. And there's a good argument in the Premier League. Odegaard's almost been better, but it's close.
He hasn't. What?
Oh, why? Tell me why.
Because the amount of chances KDB makes is insane.
What about? Or you think Odegaard's not creating those chances? We have the most chances created in the Premier League this season.
Yeah, but it's spread out through your team. It's spread out through your team. You spread out your chances. Odegaard makes chances. Saka makes chances. Martinelli makes a lot of chances. Even Xhaka's making chances. A lot of City's chances come through KDB and it used to be Cancelo, who's not crossing the ball anymore like that.
So you're saying because of the chances KDB creates, he's not having a good enough season? That's not the argument here. I'm saying Odegaard is performing just as great as Kevin De Bruyne.
No, you said performing better.
I said close. Close.
Why are you trying to argue KDB? Just leave it. This is how you know your argument.
I just get a lot of Odegaard hate for no reason, bro.
It's
like
not,
everyone tries
I rate Odegaard.
Bro, you can't compare him to KDB. I used to do this for
season.
fun.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. This season, he's been almost as great. Y'all not getting it.
I'm okay with you saying that, but that's not what you said. What you said earlier was he's playing better at times than KDB. That's what you said.
He's had a 10 out of 10 season.
He's arguably better than KDB this season in the Premier League. That's what you're saying.
Ariffe, I don't disagree with that, but I wouldn't say it. Personally, I think Odegaard's going to have a better season than KDB, but you can't throw KDB's name like he's a nobody. You can't.
Listen, this is the first time I've done that.
You can't.
I've never
I do it all
done
the
that
time.
Yeah,
I'm talking to myself. But I think
I'm just saying people don't want to have that conversation. People are quick to ignore it. Like everyone's ignoring that Odegaard is having a 10 out of 10 season, but
it's not that. It's just when you make it exaggerated, people want to disagree with you. Like be impartial with it, and people agree with you. He's having a great season, yes. Does he deserve to be in a Premier League side? 100%. Is he playing better than KDB? No.
Yes. Right now, performing, yes, he is.
That's where you lose the argument, though. That's where people start going. That's when people start hating on Odegaard, when you start saying things that are objectively biased.
Yeah. Okay, so for my pick, I'm coming back to it. There's a lot of talk of CDMs, and I don't think there's anybody more important to their team than Partey. But I think that the best CDM in the league, this is tough. I'll be honest, for me, it's between Casemiro and Rodri. I think those are the two best. I think Partey's the most important, but I think the two best are those two. And if I had to go with one, I'm a Casemiro guy. I'm going to go with Casemiro. Even though he hasn't played well, he never really played bad, but he wasn't off firing.
He had a howler in the first two games, I think.
Yeah, right from the beginning, but he's showing his class, and just because of who he is and what he does to a team, like he's the guy who leads the team at all moments of the game. Like, you know, like you'll be down and he'll just make a big tackle that just fires you up or stops a play without getting a card, and then, you know, very tactical. He knows what he's doing. Great player. So Casemiro is my pick.
Yeah, but we're doing Premier League XI. We're doing who's been the better performer this season. I love Casemiro. Everybody knows, it's on record, I'm one of the biggest Casemiro fans. But you can't say he's having a better season than Partey right now. You can't. There's no way. You literally can't. It's impossible.
I can't.
It's impossible. You can't say it. There's not been a better holding midfielder this season. But it's a good argument going forward that Casemiro can be better. But for the last 17 games...
Casemiro's a better player.
100%. But I'm talking about this season in the Premier League, who's been a better performer
Yeah.
in the last
honestly, the obvious choice is Partey. But bro, we can pick 7 Arsenal players on this list. It'll be cool.
That's fine. We don't get privilege like this often. Believe me, I'll gladly pick them all. But Casemiro over Partey, I think is. I don't agree with it.
Yeah, for the integrity of the list, I think I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go.
There's no integrity. We have Cucurella at left back. There's no integrity. Pick what you need, man. Pick the right players.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it has to be Partey. I'm gonna go back on that.
Yeah.
All right.
Mo?
I'll make it simple.
Kovacic? Oh, okay, I was just double checking.
No, I'm not a.
Who'd you say?
I'm not a.
You're not biased?
Unstable, bro. I'm not mentally
You're not a
unstable.
homer?
I just did what y'all did. That's all I'm saying. I did a 1-for-1.
Wait,
question.
Who'd you pick?
KDB.
You guys don't think Rodri deserves a shout this year?
That's what I was gonna say.
That's what he was gonna switch it to, and then he said, "Go Arsenal, bro. Go Arsenal.
Oh.
We're top of the league." And you went, "All right, Partey."
Yeah,
that's.
I don't know, but I feel like this list is so limited to like 3 teams this season.
Bro,
different story.
No, listen, I'm not mad at any of these players you've picked up to this point. I'm just saying that one thing. That's it. But let's move on to right wing. Arif?
all right. It's me.
It's you? All right, Ace?
I gave it my pick. I think my first pick goes to a guy that I used to hate on. I used to think he was average.
You're picking him.
Damn.
I gotta do. Honest guy, man. I'm not like you bums who just argue for your own teams. I'm here for.
Yeah,
I'm not even arguing for my team. I don't think Cucurella should be here, but
I am going with the winger on what team? Newcastle.
Oh.
Miguel Almiron.
Oh.
He has 9 goals in the Premier League. This guy was a meme like a year ago because of Jack Grealish. He has 9 goals in the Premier League. They're third. They're competing with City. They're competing with Arsenal. They're competing for the top honors in the table. And I think Miguel Almiron deserves his respect. And this is the best way to give it to him.
I honestly, for a second, I thought you were gonna bring up the player who's performing in Manchester United, Marcus Rashford.
Oh no, I super rate his form, but he's stat padding against bums right now. Let's be honest.
They have a big game on the next weekend against City.
That's when we'll see. But he's stat padding against bums, like straight bums.
I wouldn't say stat padding. I think he's had good games against good teams too. Like he's had a good game against Arsenal earlier in the season.
He did, yeah. He had 2 goals against Arsenal. So.
No, he's showing stuff, but I didn't do a 180.
Fair.
I didn't do a 180. I'm close to, but I never did a 180. It's not like he's doing anything revolutionary.
Bro,
I personally think his form is a lot better than Almiron's, though. I think it's more.
Almiron's the whole season.
It has. It's kind of slowed down right now since the World Cup. I know he scored the first game they came back, but like in terms of like Rashford's form, though, like I'm genuinely scared the way he's playing. I'm genuinely scared.
I
didn't feel that at Almiron.
You never expected Almiron to be this vital or this pivotal to a top 4 team, whereas Rashford, early signs from when he was younger to now, you expected him to be doing this.
True.
And he had flashes where he had half a season, 3-4 years or whatever it was, where he did this.
True.
Nobody ever mentioned his name ever.
Yeah.
Like nobody ever said Almiron's name once,
except for me.
Other than in commentary.
Except for me.
You said it, but I really thought he was going to be replaced, especially with all that money. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm not mad at the Almiron. I'm not a big fan of it.
All right, for your pick.
I mean, who else is put there, bro? Martinelli, man. Go to Nelly. Come on, man. Go to Nelly.
Ballon d'Or soon come, right, Big Fish?
Listen, man. That's what is Big Fish? The second coming of R9, the phenomena. The same, bro. It's coming, man. It's coming slowly. But I did like Foden's like start to the season, like the first 2-3 months. I didn't mind it.
Wyatt though. He's gone.
Well, he's not playing as much, but he was performing. He was performing before the World Cup. He was performing.
Who's had a better season so far, Foden or Rashford?
Rashford.
But Rashford's recently.
Foden. How many goals does? What's the difference between their goals and assists?
I think they're tied.
There's
they both have 7-7 in the league.
7-3. They both have 7-3.
Okay,
that's what I mean.
So the agenda with Rashford is very strong. That's what I'll say.
I don't know if the agenda with Rashford is very strong. It's just that
It's recent.
Rashford does things out loud.
Rashford's getting chances from himself sometimes. He's dribbling a player, getting himself some chances, whatever it is. Foden, I feel like a lot of his goals have been through
Team
the city.
goals.
The way that City
but
builds up.
nobody gets their own goals other than KDB.
And don't forget, a lot of his early goals was Haaland being a menace and then laying it off to him.
Yeah, but Foden's also giving him the same thing back.
3 assists.
Exactly.
KDB has more to Haaland.
KDB is KDB. We just said we don't compare KDB to anybody.
Fair enough. I'm just saying, as an argument, Foden's in a good season. I'm not saying he isn't, but I think Rashford has just been more like electric and vital for United than Foden has.
Yeah. You could say that, but he's also the main guy on his team compared to Foden's like 5th or 6th guy, you know?
Fair. I think Bruno's the main guy now, but fair.
I think it's him and Rashford, but yeah.
People are saying Garnacho is the main guy now. You see him throwing his arms up.
Bro, this man needs to relax, bro.
Yeah. I kind of like it and don't like it at the same time, though. But like, I like a guy who's hungry like that. The way he's
100%. But just be like, talk to him calmly. Yo, Bruno, lay that off.
It's Bruno, though. I think we understand it. Like the majority of footballers understand it. Him getting frustrated with Bruno.
18, 19?
I hear that. Yeah, trust me, I hear it.
He's talking to a grown man like that.
I ain't gonna lie. If it was anyone else but Bruno, I'd be upset at Garnacho. But because the way Bruno plays, and Ace has mentioned it millions of times on this episode, this podcast, like, bro, it's understandable, you know? Because the guy's taking random shots from like.
But he's also
gonna lay it off, you know?
You're like vice captain.
Yeah. I hear that. Yeah, but still, I don't know. I get it. I respect the hunger.
Striker, bro. That's Haaland. That's our list.
Harry Kane's having a hell of a season.
No,
he's actually. I'm not saying it's better than Haaland. It's not better, but he does a lot more for the team than Haaland does. That's obvious. But he's having an actual crazy season. What is it? 16 in the last 16 and 17 or something like that. That's
what
not
was that?
bad,
20,
bro.
20 and 13 or something.
I hear. Trust me. I'm just saying. Harry Kane is like an honorable mention.
I know. There's no honorable mention.
Wait, Mo, do you think Haaland could do what Kane's doing?
In what, in Tottenham?
Yeah.
I think he'll score goals wherever he goes, bro.
100%.
But do you think he could do what Kane's doing?
I don't think he can play like Kane. Kane's a facilitator. That's something that I don't think Haaland will ever have in his game. But when it comes to a striker just scoring, he has that more than 95% of the strikers ever.
It's very similar to the Benzema Lewandowski comparison. You know, there's two different types of strikers here.
Yeah, but Kane's scoring literally every single type of goal, like header, outside the box, like every single type of goal.
And Haaland's all in the box. I hear it.
All in the box, right? So it depends on what you want. I think Kane could do what Haaland's doing, but I don't think Haaland could do what Kane's doing.
Yeah,
Kane could do what Haaland's doing, just not as well. That's what it is.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't think so.
Kane doesn't have the pace that Haaland does to get where he goes.
Kane will find another way to do it.
So then he can't do what Haaland does.
Yeah, I definitely don't think Haaland can do what Kane does, but he's shown potential that he could, and he's potential to adapt to like the Pep system, you know. So like he's actually a very underrated passer, which I didn't think he was, which I complained about early in the season.
Yeah, no, he has good weight of touch, very good.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. We got a lot of questions from the Discord. Shout out all our Discord members. I love the questions you guys are throwing. First question from AFD: why is Ashley Young forgotten? 37-year-old starting left back in Villa. And I didn't understand the second part of the question, but he's trying to give a shout out to like Ashley Young, who is balling still. He's starting for Aston Villa. I mean, low-key, because still, I think United messed up getting rid of him.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
They didn't.
Yeah, they did.
No, they
he was
didn't.
one of their best performers when they were bad. Under Mourinho, come on, he was low-key. He was okay.
I think he's just a quality Premier League player, and I seen somebody say this on Twitter. He's like the Black James Milner. You just put him in wherever you want.
True.
And he does his job.
Bro, he just won a league title.
He's just a quality player, but you're not necessarily missing out. Like if you don't have Milner in your team, you're not scratching your head. But there's gonna be a lot of points where you're like, damn, I wish I still had him. No?
Yeah.
Bro, there's very few players that can eat bird shit and can keep it moving. And that's who the type of player he is. All right.
I hear. Next question from Agent OC. It's halfway throughout the season. What are your relegation predictions? You know, this relegation thing is a little crazier than we think. It's actually more surprising. Southampton's dead last. And bro, you know
Wolves
they're
are
gonna
19th.
somehow get those big
crazy.
fixtures.
No,
they're gonna get
they're
that
not.
fixture against. They're gonna face Arsenal. I'm telling you, like at the most crucial point of our season, and then beat us. They might surprise us with a City win here and there.
They won't. You know why? They fired the coach that did it for them.
They fired Ralph?
Yeah, he's
I don't
gone.
know. I wasn't paying
That's why
attention
they're
to
playing
something.
this badly, bro. They're finished.
Shit.
They're getting
Yeah,
relegated. They're out of here.
Ralph was such a quality coach.
Yeah.
Even though he did get smoked 7-0 every season, I still
You know
liked him
why
a
he
lot.
does? He takes a risk that'll potentially get him the W, and he says, "You know what? It didn't work. We're gonna figure out what's wrong in this game. Why waste it on another? Let's get beat 7-0. Let's try different things this game."
They've been quiet in the transfer market for quite a couple of years now too. It's always been loan deals and go with that, but they've never really spent money as well. But I think
their team has so many jewels that you would just love on your team.
Yeah. I still have hope for Southampton, but the team we need to talk about is your guy Mo, Chelsea, Frank Lampard, Everton.
Because they're out of here.
Oh
They're
my
done.
God. It's
Iwobi just got
bad.
injured too. They're out of here.
It's bad. It's so bad. Bro, you know how much they spent in like the last like 3-4 seasons? Apparently,
Bro,
over
they should have been
500
relegated
million.
already last season. Like it's
They're on borrowed time. It's done for them.
I don't know if it's done, but it's tight. And West Ham are tied with them at 15 points at 18th, 17 and 18th. West Ham,
we haven't talked about it. West Ham having a terrible season.
Horrible, man. Horrible.
Because honestly, people expect them to be fighting for top 6.
Hey,
bro, they have the most or second most losses in the Premier League. That's crazy. 11 losses.
Yeah.
11 is crazy.
I feel like
their last 5, 4 L's, 1 draw.
It's Moyes though. Like he's gonna somehow keep these guys up. He always does.
What do you mean somehow? They shouldn't even be there.
I mean, to go back 2 seasons, they were definitely in that reign. You know, they weren't like European
with this team
caliber.
they should not be there, bro.
Bro, I know why they're in this position. They signed a guy named Emerson Palmieri, bro. That Chelsea reject. That's the problem.
Bro, they signed Paqueta to play like a deep lying playmaker. I don't rate that as well.
Bro, they have internationals on their team. Like, they should not be there.
It's bad.
Yeah.
They have a cat kicker, bro.
Yeah. I kind of want them to go down so we can all get Costco discounts on all these top players. Bro, also Cornet. I forgot they signed Cornet. Apparently he has some health issue that he hasn't been able to play since the World Cup or something like that. Maybe even before. This really came to news to me. I didn't know about this.
Prayers up. But yeah, let's lock in. Everton. I think we're all sold on that.
I'm not.
Everton. I don't see. I can see Nottingham dropping.
I see Leicester still dropping. I don't believe in that squad. I feel like they're just soulless right now. I don't know. I'm not. Like, they're 2 points above them. They do have a game in hand, but like, bro, every time I watch Leicester, especially against these big teams, it's just something's different, man. Like, there's just, I don't know if there's heart or it's just like passion or these guys are like ready to leave. Because I know at the beginning of the season, the whole transfer market with Fofana and that whole thing, them not spending, them not replacing Schmeichel, still not doing anything this winter window. So I'm putting Leicester as one for sure.
All right, I'm just gonna say my 3 and whatever. I think it's Southampton, Wolves, Nottingham Forest.
Ooh. All right, I got Everton. I got Bournemouth. I just think every time I look at them, they just look like a championship team.
Yeah.
Even though they might win some games, they just look like a championship team. Everton, Bournemouth, and Southampton.
Okay, Leicester, Bournemouth, and Southampton. Wolves are going to stay up. Lopetegui is that guy. I'm telling you right now. Lopetegui is that guy.
By the way, they got screwed by the VAR or the lack of VAR against Liverpool. That was so bad. I don't know if you guys seen the offside goal, quote unquote.
Oh yeah, I seen that. It was the FA Cup game, right?
They got hoed.
Yeah. All right. Next question from Agent: if Kane moved to a new club, would he still produce?
Yes.
Kane will produce wherever he goes.
Yeah,
but
I want to see him go to Bayern, man. I really want to see that.
I think he's going to United. I really think so.
Oh man, Chelsea's looking kind of like an option.
Oh, I forgot about you guys.
Yeah.
Problem is,
it's definitely an option.
Daniel Levi or whatever his name is, Levy, hates us. This guy won't sell.
I've actually never seen a Tottenham player go to Chelsea.
He won't sell.
Come to think of.
You tried about Modric years ago. He refused and then sold him for less after to Real Madrid.
Has there ever been a Tottenham Chelsea move?
No.
There's definitely been.
Never?
I can't recall.
In the past, there's like a long time ago, but like of the modern era, no.
I'm trying to think.
That's crazy.
I can't think off the top of my head. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Can't think of anybody.
Okay. Next question from Wadinho. Which realistic signing could each of the current top six make in January to maximize their top 4 title push? Ooh, I like this question. Start off at the top, Arsenal.
I'm seeing rumors of João Felix coming. I think that could go through and not help you guys.
No, I think the main key is for us, in my opinion. I think we're gonna find our goals from somewhere. I don't think it's offense. I think Tyler Adams. So realistic signing, CDM backup, get Partey some rest. We have a lot of games coming up. Tyler Adams. That's way more. That's realistic.
That should be.
He just joined Leeds. He just joined Leeds. They're not making a move that soon. It's not
throw 100 bands on Enzo.
That's not.
Yeah, right.
You got the facilities, big man. I like the João. I'll just put this out there. I like the João deal better than Mudryk. Forget finance. I like what João brings to this team more than Mudryk does. We are short on depth on wingers. I just like what João Felix flexibility and versatility where he can play, and especially in this Arteta system. But so I'd say João for Arsenal, which I don't see happening. Mo, who do you think?
I said João for him. I think João's your best best case right now.
Let's go City. City needs to build fullback. So to Lee about it. He's very right on it. They're playing that kid, Rico Lewis, whatever his name is. He's playing well. But like the kind of that left back position is
Zinchenko.
Very
Facts.
low key.
But there's not really any good fullbacks on the market right now. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, your right back sorted, so I know a few right backs, but that's not what they need in their left back.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Can't think of much.
Yeah. Who's next? Who's third place right now?
They could somehow steal Digne away from Villa.
He's been coming off the bench for Unai Emery recently. I don't know what's going on there,
I think he'd fit Pep's system.
Yeah. Newcastle. I think
Newcastle. Yeah.
I think
Enzo 100 bands. They got the money.
Newcastle. Ooh.
McAllister.
They need cover in the midfield.
For McAllister.
Yeah, McAllister would be dope. That's a great shout.
I feel like Trossard would be a better fit.
Huh?
Trossard? I feel like there's more cover. Because they're not like good on depth on the winger position.
Almiron, I don't think you need Trossard. I think they're too similar.
In terms of depth, if they're
in Europe, Gucci Mac's coming back, so I don't think you need a player that could play a winger.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have a midfielder who's tidy and can chip in with goals, like McAllister, then yeah, I would take him.
That's not bad, yeah. Okay, United striker. That's obvious. The Russian guy. Yeah, it has to be a striker.
This was for January. Unfortunately, we're just throwing out players. Unlucky. We're just throwing out players, bro.
Yeah, striker United. I don't know who's available even. I don't know. Tottenham.
Everybody, bro. Throw the book at them.
Keeper. That's a keeper. And center backs.
Dubravka or Nick Pope, somebody.
Center backs.
They can't pull that.
Center back. It's definitely a center back or full back, a wing back. He actually has wing backs. He just doesn't play them. It's definitely center back. And I like the most pick what he spoke about before, Paul Torres. I kind of like that for Tottenham. I think it fits. 3 at the back. And last one, Liverpool.
Liverpool, They need midfielders, but they're still buying strikers.
They buy injured midfielders. So I don't want to hear midfield for these guys.
McAllister. I think he's just the right answer for them. He's the perfect answer for them.
They started Gakpo now, so yeah.
Or De Jong.
De Jong's a good
Go
pick.
for him.
That's a good
great
one.
shout.
That's a good one. Great question, Omar. All right, next question from H-Man. When are we going to get an apology from Mo about Conte?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Antonio Conte. He means like, because you've been bigging him up for quite some time. And obviously all the things coming out with Tottenham.
You seen the GOAT manager have issues with Tottenham too, bro. This is a Tottenham issue, not a manager issue. Come on, let's keep it moving.
Listen, man, you know Mo will never admit to anything.
I'll admit to it. I don't believe it at Tottenham. Let's be real. It's Tottenham.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. All right, last and final question from Agent, and I really like this question. People getting mad disrespectful in the Discord. So rank these 3 goalkeepers: De Gea, Alisson, Ederson in each category: 1v1 saves, consistent saves, and ball distribution. Let's start off ball distribution.
I'm gonna make it very simple. Forget all this. I'll make it very simple. Alisson is second in everything, making him the best keeper. It's very simple.
I would even say he's second in everything.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just mad. De Gea's
I got distribution. It's Ederson, Alisson, De Gea. What was the second one?
Consistent saves.
Consistent saves. I think it's Alisson, De Gea, Ederson, and then
consistent saves. Ace.
Alisson,
yes.
De Gea.
Consistent.
So he said what he said.
Alisson, De Gea, Ederson.
Interesting.
And then what was the third one?
1v1 saves.
1v1, it's Alisson, and then big gap. Very, very big gap.
Ooh,
and then Ederson, and then De Gea.
No, De Gea is better than 1v1. Ederson has so many howlers, bro. Oh my God. The amount of times Ederson just messes up.
Bro, Alisson, what he was doing this last season and a half from 1v1 saves was mental. Like, I think that's his best attribute. Like, I don't think there's an attribute he has better than that, bro. I don't know.
De Gea's made crazy saves.
Don't.
He has made crazy saves, but those long shots, those saves that he shouldn't be making.
Don't say good month. Like he hasn't been good he had one bad season, arguably 2 in his tenure at United. Arguably 2 at his tenure at United.
What?
He was United's player of the season 2 times in a row.
What? It's 2 bad seasons? De Gea?
Arguably. Yeah, for United.
Let's move.
Ace, am I wrong?
He's been bad for 5-6 years.
You're not wrong, but I don't know if you're right.
5-6 years. 5 years is crazy.
He's been bad for 5-6 years. He's been horrible. He's been horrible since that Madrid move didn't happen. He's been horrible. Okay, let me do this quickly. De Gea's last place for everything. 1v1 saves, Alisson, Ederson. Consistent saves, Alisson, Ederson. Ball distribution, Ederson.
Stop it. Consistent saves, you lost it. Consistent saves, you lost it.
No. De Gea? You can't say consistent. You can't say the word consistent and De Gea in the same sentence. I'm sorry. Bro. It's not possible. It's impossible. You're
going to say Ederson's consistent?
Come on. He had a month. Don't talk about
Ederson's consistent.
Bro, De Gea conceded 4 against Brentford this season. He conceded how many against Brighton? Come on, bro.
For a second.
Forget all the howlers that happened before the World Cup. Stop this, man.
For a second. Are you really saying Ederson?
United, bro, every time in United, bro, I'm so sick of it. Every United manager that comes in, they have that cycle, new manager in, they win like 10 games in a row, and then they start complaining. Then they start complaining about signings, and then they want the manager gone. Let's move, man. I'm done. I don't want to talk about this De Gea guy, bro. All right, everybody, thank you for listening. We'll see you all next week. Take care. Peace.
You're...